I think I am live as we speak. Let's see if it's working. Should be. I think I saved it correctly too, which is a slight miracle. Okay, wait, hold on. Am I talking? No. Oh, there I go. Running my gob. So already like 20 seconds behind. Hold on. Let's check that. I just want to check that. Yeah, that looks good. We go to that, and we should be good. Oh, there's no work out there. Zero. I mean, it's insane. I must have sent out 100 and something resumes, and there ain't no work out there. What are you gonna do? That's life, right? So, let's see here. Oh wow, this thing's running excellent, it says. Okay, good. Well, one of the big things that I've wanted to do, and I've been waiting for my ankle to get better, which it's not, but I'm going to get my son's help, is I want to switch things around here. And what I mean by that is every time I stream or tape a video, you got that in the background. You see the door, you see decorations, there's a refrigerator there, there's some appliances and stuff. And then I've got this alcove that I built, to do all my shooting and everything like that. And then there's two racks that sit up on this table over here, and they go over there. So what we're going to do, and if you can hear me, let me know. I'm going to take these racks down. I'm going to bring this table down because I sit on a stool. When I made this table, I made it too high. So I need to take about, I'd say about this much off the legs. Let's see. Moore's Guy 1. Good morning. Have been praying for you to find an excellent new job with a wonderful new employer. May God continue to bless you and your family. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that more than you can ever know. It's just not out there. And we got screwed over. And it was funny because Friday, one of the guys tried to contact me because didn't know how to pick up the slack from my job. He goes, "You got a moment?" Texts me. And God forgive me, but I just wouldn't call back. And I'm usually not like that. I'm usually like, okay, whatever, I'll help you out. But when you are frustrated because there's no work, okay, I mean, you can't even get a job at Costco for God's sakes. I mean, they're just not out there. Everybody's grabbing everything they can out here, especially where we live in a retirement community. So I'm contemplating a few things. Like I said, during the week I did a stream and we talked about insurance, and we found something at least that's affordable. My God, they want almost $2,000, and if I retire, I mean that's almost my whole retirement. So I'm thinking of retiring. I'm still weighing it, trying to figure it out. My wife will do some extra work, which I didn't want her to do. She'll pick up some extra visits. She's an occupational therapist. And then I'm going to continue to try to find something. I just need to make up the difference because basically my retirement will cover one check in 2-week span. And then I just got to make up the other check. So right now where we're at, and what we're trying to do is I'm going to run some auctions this week. I'm going to run an auction this week and then one probably 2 weeks from now, and try to get the July 15th paycheck covered and the July 30th paycheck covered. If I can do that, that'll buy me until the middle of August. And then we'll figure out insurance hopefully for August. And, just, hopefully by then something breaks. If not, I'll just, you may be seeing my Warhammer Quest up for sale. I mean, that's where it's coming to. So, one of the things I thought of doing, since I got downtime and I'm sending out as many resumes as I can, if somebody wants to talk to me, I'll drop everything. But get this squared away. I've got to revisit some games that I promised I would revisit. But the first thing is to get the studio looking professionally, okay? And try to earn money doing this. Now, not reaching out and begging you guys from, oh, hey, help me out, Jesus, support the channel, blah, 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 blah. More views, more videos, because that means you get more money on the 21st. We don't get really anything right now because I don't advertise at the highest level, because if you were watching one of my videos, every 2 seconds there would be, an ad in there. So I tried to back those off. I don't want to do a patron. If you become a member here, that helps. If you donate here, that helps. If there's a link to our PayPal, if you want to send some money over that helps too. That's okay. But to be honest, I want to try to give you something of value. So what we're trying to do is I'm going to try to move this table forward, okay, and then work off the back wall there and have it a little bit more professional. I want to promote, number one, Trading Card Market, who's my friend, and no matter what, they're not, I take care of him. He always sends me card games. That's the relationship that we've always had. He owned Miniature Market. He's doing Legos now, so this week he sent out some Lego sets for the kids to build, which would be a great, thing for us to tape. I tried a live opening, box opening, but it was like a last second thing. And when I did it, I didn't schedule it or anything. I just came on and I tried with the different cameras and everything, and it worked really well. And I was really, really happy with it. The problem was, and where it kind of goes screwy, is that once you're done, it takes forever to upload. It takes almost a whole day to upload to YouTube, and then it pops up the next day. So I don't think it's as effective unless I schedule it in some way, which I could. I can schedule it and do this opening. I'm going to try to do that with the Magic stuff this week, because he sent me some Magic stuff. And like I said, he's always great, and I will always advertise for him. I don't do things monetarily for him, but he's such a great friend. I would, no matter what, do whatever I can for him. I had something bump there, that something bit me or something. That's one thing I want to do, because I can't afford to go out and buy games right now. So what we're going to do is rehash some things, and I've been knocking on doors and saying, hey, we'll do a great job for you, please. Let us take a look at one of your games. And one of the somebody had wrote me out of the blue, and I wasn't sure if it was real or not, but then I started reading it. Hold on. And it looks really interesting. I got my weekly thing from Target. What's coming in the mail today? Nothing. Because it's Sunday. The mail doesn't deliver today. Let's see. What else do we got here? Where is it? Oh, Grant wrote me back. Okay. Hi, Rob, from Zane Memoir. I have been following your work for a while and would love for you to check out my latest game, my fourth. Over the last 5 to 6 years, I've been building a sci-fi fantasy world called Maya, and we have just started sharing our work. The universe's first novel launched last year with an audiobook narrated by Hugo Weaving, Lord of the Rings, Matrix. That's pretty impressive. I am not including the link right now because I don't want this cold email to land up in the wrong folder. The game I want to share with you is called Trials of Maya, an arena combat game where you customize champions using customizable decks. My love letter to games I grew up with, MOBAs, classic 90s tactic games, and TCGs, minus the booster packs. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? So much of how a game reaches players today relies on ad spent and corporate owned algorithms. Not here. We just tell you what's up. I figured the way around that might be to reach out directly to the peers and players who nod would mean the world to me. So here I am. I would love for you to check out this game. Can I send a copy across? Well, you sure can. And it looks impressive as all get out. Whoa. I mean, look at that. So I believe I wrote back. Let me make sure. Because I'll feel bad if I didn't. Okay. Yes, I would be happy to create a video and check it out for you. Yeah, there you go. There we go. So I sent him that. So that sounds like fun coming in. So we got something coming in. After 13 years, okay, our relationship with Miniature Market has gone a different direction. Right now, they are not doing advertisement. So, after 13 years, well, Steve has been gone, and I've been waiting for this day to come. And of course, it comes at the most perfect time. So I've got videos. I told him I got videos running all the way to August with advertisement for him, so that's fine. So we lose picking up a couple games here or there from them. So, we're just taking it on the jaw every way we can. So what we're going to try to do is I'm going to try to work harder here and try to build some momentum and see if we can get some revenue going this way as well while I have the time. And hopefully everything works out the right way. And that's all you can ask. Let me just check one last thing here, my dear friends. Just let me know what you need. Just let me know what you need from me. Talked about the game live this morning. Whoa. Gotta put live in there, kid. Morning. On YouTube. We are all looking forward to it. Forward to checking it out. There we go. Just want to make sure he gets that. All right, there we go. All right. Not bad. Yeah, so I'm going to spend a lot of time really trying to reach out and try to bring in some things. We'll see how that works out. We'll do what we can. And plus, I have a lot of things I have to revisit here on the channel. There's a bunch of games that And I got Command of Heroes I've got to take a look at. We're going to rebuild this and make it look a little bit more professional. And we're going to try to up our game even more. I think we've made some adjustments, but my son pointed out that we can do a little bit more to make the site a little more attractive in how we do things and try to do things a little bit more professionally. So we'll try that. And, we'll see if we can build some momentum. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, is you got to build the right momentum and head in the right direction. Well, the channel's been growing pretty good, so that's a good thing. And, the views have gone up, which is good. And that means a little bit more chink. But we really got to concentrate on the auctions, got to concentrate on more user-friendly involvement, and I think that will help us out a lot. As we try to hit that chunk, you try to figure a way how you can get. I don't know what that was. You try to figure out how to get to each paycheck. Okay, this is what I brought home. How do I get there? Okay. And that's where I'm kind of at while I'm in this kind of buzz stage. You know what I mean? We've cut back on a lot of things. We're trying to do a lot of different things. So, we're seeing where we can, muster and overcome this really tough situation. And I think it's something that a lot of you go through. A lot of you out there that, have been through things like this, or going through things like this. And it's tough when you're at this age. You're almost to the finish line, and then they pull the rug out from under you. You don't even get a watch. You get a boot in the ass, and then you get told you got replaced by a computer. And that's pretty much how it works. You overcome it. You keep going. You keep moving forward. I mean, that, as I've said a million times, is the most important thing. Yeah, I'm out of work. So now, let's do some work. So we're going to try to figure out, you keep fighting, keep swinging. This ankle hasn't helped anything, right? Of all the times to do this. I mean, if I was 100%, it wouldn't even be, I just go swing a hammer someplace for 8 hours a day just to, get to where you got to get. But can't even do that. As this thing's trying to heal, walking is still hard, so try to overcome that. It's just a day at a time, day at a time. You got to just keep fighting back, keep going forward, keep doing the right things. There was some other game stuff I wanted to tell you about. GMT sent some really cool tracks that I've got to do some videos for, and I'm looking forward to doing some videos on that. They sent some tracks for, oh god, it's up there, Apocalypse Road, and the other one is, what's the other one? Thunder Road. And then there's Grand Prix, but I don't have that one. But you can use any of these maps for any of the three. And it's actually pretty cool. They're really some really unique maps. So we got some videos coming on that. Tomorrow we got a box opening coming. We've got some RPG stuff coming. I'm making the video on my top 10 video games of all time that I've enjoyed over the years, and I played a lot of them. And boy, this was a lot harder to do than I thought. So that's easy. Bump, 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 bump. And I sat there and I struggled because there were a lot of things that I really enjoyed, and that I felt that were the best, and that I've enjoyed the most. A lot of them are dungeon crawls. Some of them, there's one sports game. Just different stuff, you know. It was just outside the box. And I go, wow. I go, people won't even recognize half these games. And I think that's kind of the fun of it, because then, you know, it opens a door that maybe you can go get an emulator and experience some of this stuff, which is pretty cool. We went to we had a oh God, what did we have? For Father's Day, I had gotten a gift card um, to go out. Oh, she knows he's out. Ugh. We saw the little cat running through the field. He got into a fight. It's not her cat, but she took him in and said that he can stay in. And he got himself into a scrap with a bobcat. So my wife took. He wanted to go out this morning. I let him out for an hour or so today, and yesterday because his leg is improving. I call him and then he comes running back inside. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought he got out. That's all. So she doesn't like him going out. She's now bringing him in, and she named him Venom because he's all black. Get it? Venom. Okay. And so she's been taking care of him, and he likes to run around a little bit and get himself into trouble. So, but when it starts getting warm, he comes in. Then he's been staying in more with her, so that's good. And he gets along with the other cats. Oh, excuse me. Oh goodness, didn't sleep very well last night. Yeah, so now you know, got a whole week of trying to figure out what we're going to do, how we're going to do things, and so I've got so much stuff under here. I have this big video game controller that I think I'm going to put up for auction, and it goes with the you can use it with an emulator. You can use it with has a trackball. I mean, it's a really, really nice system. I just I got to figure out how I would get it to somebody. But that's another story for another time. But you can use it with your headset, which is cool. Maybe I'll just keep it and put it up there and get rid of more comic books. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. But I got to clean out under here. The other idea of bringing this table down a bit and making it, clearing it out underneath and leveling it and pushing it forward this way so I can get there. And what I want to do is more Sabutio stuff. So I want to do that, which would be a lot of fun. I want to get everything kind of set up and level so I can start doing those games again, because we used to have taped Sunday morning league games that I used to run here and on the channel. And the Tiger used to do the halftime report. I don't think we're going to do the Tiger thing anymore, even though the kids love them. But do that maybe. Try to get that in place. So that'd be good. I got to revisit some baseball games. I have a football game I got to check out. So, you know, I've got a lot of work to do here. So we're going to try to get all that done, which is good. More videos, the better. So we're going to be cranking out videos, you know, while we're down and out. We'll just keep swinging back, keep fighting, you know. And I think that's the way you do it. You have to. In your heart of hearts, you got to keep trying your best and see how you do, you know. We're going to do another, like I said, we got some box openings, We've got Legos that we're going to be building. We're going to be doing some dungeon crawl stuff. You're going to see some top 10s. A lot of things to get done. And we'll make sure that we get them done. That's for sure. So, just staying positive, making sure that we get the things that we need to get done. I mean, I don't think you can ask for much more. How much time do we have? 25 minutes. That's not bad. All right, so we'll stick on for about 5 or 6 more minutes, and then we'll call it a stream. That's for sure. I know I did this one early, but boy, it's hard sleeping. I mean, I slept good through the night, but I woke up and I'm like, oh, jeez, you feel like you got the weight of the world on you all the time now. And, it's hard to enjoy a weekend. It's hard to enjoy anything. You try to reset and say it's going to be all right. But, you got to keep figuring out how you're going to swing. And that's pretty hard. So, just a lot of things mentally. Oh, now the internet's acting weird. But, you just gotta do your best. Do your best. And try to overcome this. Pretty much that's where you come in. All right, I don't mean to depress everybody, but yeah. So that's how we're doing things. That's how things are go. I don't know what day I'm going to start the auction at, but I'll come in live before it, and I'll probably do a tape of it. There's a lot of stuff I put together, so that I think will help a lot. We've got a lot of things that we're looking forward to doing, and just getting things right around here. And hopefully I can get these 2 racks figured out and all this stuff off here and gone. It's going to take some doing, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done. All right, my dear friends, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And until next time, until I can fix this outro, we are still showing that we are sponsored by Miniature Market, which we are not. But go over there, check out some stuff. You never know if there's something that you need over there. All right. So, my dear friends, until next time, it's your old pal Rob. Oh, wait, hold on. Quickly, almost missed it. Hey, Pesto, how you doing? Good morning. See, we stayed on just to make sure that we say hi to him, right? That's the way we do things. How much time we got? You got a shot in. You got a shout out. You got a shout out for him. Hey, no problem, my brother. Anytime. Like I said, a lot of things going on, a lot of things up in the air. Just doing our best, just like everybody else. Hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. Look for some more live videos this week, some auctions. Hopefully I can get this all done this week. This is going to be an undertaking and a half, but we'll get to it. We've got to shave off things off the legs of things, and different chairs, different looks, different camera angles, setting things up and making sure that we get everything the way we need to get it. All right, my dear friends, until next time, it's your old pal Rob. I'll be buying some stuff to support, brother. Enjoy the Sunday. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. And we've got a lot going on this week, so stay tuned. We're always swinging and always fighting and always going forward. Take it easy. Have a great Sunday. This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.